Hi, Sue Rich here again from the beautiful San Francisco. This is the second of a couple of videos that I'm doing now with the wonderful Rich, and we were talking in the last video about how technology gurus are gunning for us in our industry. Every industry is going to be disrupted, and financial services certainly not immune to that. The thing I want to talk about now is in Australia, we tend to be conditioned. We're thinking, well, robo-advisors are never going to replace the relationship. And we talk about this sense that you've got AI, artificial intelligence, and robots and technology that's doing a lot of stuff with investing and banking and so forth. But around the outside, we need the humans, advisors, to connect human clients with that automation. And it kind of works against a theory that we've had in Australia for a little while. And that theory is, well, you need to have a finite list of clients, charge premium fees, and then you can only deal with 70 or 100. But we were talking about how price squeeze is really affecting that business model. And you were saying that we really need to start thinking about how we can leverage ourselves to be servicing 500 or 1,000 clients per advisor. I'm going to stop talking now.
Well,
tell us about that.
I mean, I think it's just a fundamental fact of what's happening, that a brokerage trade used to cost $150, and then by the 90s it was $75, and now it's 5 cents. And the reason is that all the advantages that brokers had over the general public so that they could extract high prices went away, because the general public had access to online real-time straight through transaction processing, and all they need was a keyboard and a decent piece of software. So we are heading in that direction with everything that was previously based on a knowledge distinction or a market access distinction or other things that allowed a premium price to be paid for services. What will happen, and it is inevitable, it's not something you can fight against, is that we will have new business models where an individual agent can maintain relationships with thousands of people rather than tens of people, because of the tools that that agent has at their disposal and because of the access that the customer has to universally available information and universally available tools. So what you need to do is become an expert in the tools and how to use those tools, and stop thinking about how to better serve your current 100 customers with the next generation of tools, and start jumping 5 years forward and thinking, 5 years from now I'm going to have 1,000 customers. How am I going to relate then? And what do I have to start doing in terms of building a foundation that lets me be able to relate to 1,000 people or 3,000 people 5 years from now? And start working backwards. And what you will realize is that less of your job becomes representing the tools to the customer, and more of the job becomes taking the customer input and giving it to somebody that's writing code or building bits, so that the code and the bits can do a better job for the customer, and the customer will see you as their advocate to the network, the portal.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you so much for that.
Okay.
I really appreciate your wisdom. There you go. There's another moment with Sue with the fantastic Rich Arnold. If you like me, hit him up on LinkedIn and connect. We're in a connected world.